The losers tonight are the millions of Americans who've been hurt under Obamacare, the millions of Americans who've lost their jobs, who've been forced into part-time work, forced to work 28, 29 hours a week, the millions of Americans who've had their health insurance canceled, who've lost their doctors, who've seen their premiums skyrocket. The 6.5 million Americans each year who are fined by the IRS because they don't make enough money to afford health insurance. And so not only do they not get health insurance, but they get a fine from the IRS, and 80% of them are earning $50,000 a year or less. Nearly half are earning $25,000 a year or less. It's the single moms, it's the truck drivers, it's the steel workers, it's the working men and women who are left behind tonight. That's unfortunate. And you know, there are going to be a great many Americans who tonight feel a sense of betrayal. Feel a sense of betrayal that politicians stood up and made a promise. I'll tell you this, if you stand up and campaign and say we're going to repeal Obamacare, and you vote for Obamacare, those are not consistent. And the American people are entirely justified in saying any politician who told me that and voted the other way didn't tell me the truth. They lied to me. But I will say also the democratic process is a long process. In the next 24 hours, in the next week, Democrats will crow exultantly. They will claim total victory for a collapsing and failing law that is Obamacare. And the media will write story after story after story about how Obamacare will remain, even though it is failing and hurting millions of Americans. But after all of the chest beating off, after all of the proud victory laps of the left, I believe this Congress will come back, and in time, we will honor our promises.